Hey, good day. This is Drunk Hockey Mom.
And this is Say What Zach. Today, we're going to be doing... So we did a video about our picks and standings for the 2019-20 season. A little bit more based on the numbers, facts, last season. This video,
More and more feeling.
This video is definitely a little bit more of a who we would like to see, a little bit more of a... What did we say it was going to be? More of
a wish list.
Yeah, like...
A wish list, if you
an
will.
educated hope.
There you go. Realistic.
Yeah, realistic hope. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
We all know Detroit. I love my Red Wings, but...
Yeah. We didn't pick Detroit to win the division and win the Stanley Cup. We didn't go extreme.
We're still working.
But realistically, teams we'd like to see make it that most people are not picking. I mean, we're like, hey, this team would be really cool. They just had a hot streak and made it, and so we're gonna do that. I mean, some of them are gonna be like same picks as the other video, but some of them are gonna be a little different. But yeah, so I guess we'll jump right into it and start with, like we did the last video, the Atlantic Division. So for my picks, I want Toronto to be number one. I would like to see Toronto Maple Leafs have an awesome year, break out, go all the way and win the Stanley Cup. I know a lot of people don't like that. They don't like Toronto, and everybody in Toronto would love that idea. I would love to see Canada get the cup back too. I'm all for Canada getting the cup back. I would like to see definitely Toronto winning that division.
They need to have something. Yes.
So I'd like to see them do that. I have Florida number 2. Again, with Sergei Bobrovsky and Joel Quenneville, Anton Strawman, the good core group guys. I think that team is... I really like to see Florida do something. I'm cheering for them hardcore this year. Usually every year I do like a pick before the season starts of who I want to see make the playoffs that missed it the year before. Florida's my team. I want to see Florida make the playoffs and do something. That's who I've picked. And then I have Tampa Bay in third because we can't realistically keep Tampa Bay out. I think Tampa Bay is going to make the playoffs no matter which way you slice it. And I'd like to see a Tampa-Florida first-round matchup. I think that'd be an awesome first-round matchup. The state rivals would be kind of cool. So that's my top 3 for the Atlantic Division of the wants.
My wants are probably a little more, how can I put this, emotional for me. Because I have Toronto, of course, because I am a big fan of Toronto and the Maple Leafs, and I'd love to see them win the cup. But I also have a love for my Montreal Canadiens. I just would love to see them come back. I know many moons ago, before the 80s, and they were a very strong force to be reckoned with, and I'd like to kind of see...
I mean, they were the last Canadian team to win the Stanley Cup, 93.
Right. So I would love to see a push for them, but I mean, Toronto, yes, I would love it. But if Montreal could just kind of squeak by and get, I would also be ecstatic. Again, I know it's not very realistic, probably, but those are my 2 top ones. And of course, I have Boston because I think Boston still has, as I said in the other video, some grit. I still think they got something there, and I don't think they're ready to be counted out yet. I still think they have something there. So that's my top 3: Toronto, Montreal, and Boston.
Yep. And obviously mine's Toronto, Florida, and Tampa. So now we're jumping over to the Metro Division, Metropolitan. I have the New York Islanders going number 1. I liked what they did last year. I got this hat to support them last year. I like the Islanders. I want to see them do good. I want to see them do something for that city. Kind of help justify also that new stadium they just broke ground on. I'd like to see them do something. Yeah, do something with that. I like the Islanders over the Rangers. I don't know. Again, underdog, I guess. That's just who I am. I like the Islanders better. I have New Jersey second. I like New Jersey. I like Jack Hughes. I like PK Subban. I want to see New Jersey do something. So again, I'd like to see Islanders and New Jersey top 2, and then Philadelphia Flyers. I liked the Flyers before I went to the state and saw a game. I like their colors. I like orange. It's great, and obviously Grady right behind me here. But yeah, I fell in love with this Philadelphia team just with the city, the outdoor game, and I want to see the Flyers do something. So it'd be cool to see New Jersey, Philadelphia in the first round. It'd be kind of a neat little thing. I'd be happy either way with that, whoever came out of that one.
My picks for the Metro are Philadelphia. Again, same thing. We went to Philadelphia, saw the game, fell in love with the fan base, the team, the city. Gritty, of course, just kind of fell in love with it. something I never would have thought years ago that would be a thing, but it really was. I just really enjoyed the whole atmosphere, the team, the fans. Again, it was just a wonderful experience. So I'd like to see them. I would love to see them go up there and have some kind of push through the playoffs. That'd be great. Washington, I picked because they went through there before, and I kind of want to see them get just one more, maybe just one more win.
But
maybe even a playoff.
You have one more.
Yeah, just one more. I mean, he's going out, and I just one more. I don't know if it's a realistic thing, but I just kind of, it would be nice. I would be happy if he just got one more push at the playoffs and maybe even a cup. I'd be happy. And my third one, New Jersey, because of our new players on there, Mr. Hughes, and of course my PK Subban.
Yeah, she's a big PK Subban since he was on Montreal.
Ever since then, I just always had a love for him, his spirit,
I think that's why you kind of became a Nashville fan a little bit, is because of PK Subban.
You know, it could have been. It could have been just because I just have such a love for the way he plays and does things, and you just know where you stand. And
I like how he goes all out. He doesn't care what people think. He does what he's gonna do.
Exactly. And that's the way I am and how I feel, and
and that's how this channel is. We want to make sure it's people are able to say what they want to be able to say, without being judged or criticized. You can be passionate about your team and believe what you want, but don't judge someone else for doing what they're doing.
Right. They don't have to agree with you, and that's fine. They don't have to agree with me, but that's probably a very valid point why I started liking the Predators as well, because I just have such a love for how he plays the game and his passion in life and how he treats people and just everything about him. So, and then, of course, Jack Hughes, I saw him play, and I just want to see how that plays off. That would just be really cool to see if they can go into the playoffs, even the first, I don't know. We'll see, but I would like to see that.
Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are our top three. So she had Philly, Washington, New Jersey.
Sorry. Yep.
And I had, the Islanders, the Devils, and the Flyers. And then our two wild cards, I have Washington in a wild card because, again, it's Washington, and I can't count them out. They've won a cup 2 years ago. OV's still there. The core group of guys is still there. I think that they still make the playoffs. I mean, in the fantasy world that we're building here, I still say Washington can make the playoffs and compete. And then eighth, or I guess second wild card would be Buffalo. I know a few fans, so friends. That's why it came out that way. That in Chicago that are Buffalo fans. They're from New York, Buffalo area, and I'd like to see them do good for them. I know that they're diehards. They would love to. They were so crushed in '99, and they just wanted that cup, and they want something there to cheer for, and would love to see them do it for the fan base. I think that fan base deserves it. So I have Washington and Buffalo in the wild card.
Wild card. Do you know? I'm gonna go with for wild card because I didn't do my homework, so I'm looking through the teams now, and I think for the wild card, I would definitely probably go with Florida Panthers.
Tampa and Florida?
No, Florida Panthers.
Okay. Yeah, Florida.
Yep, for their 7th.
Okay.
Okay. And then for 8th, I would probably pick out my... Let's see. I'm going to go with... Okay, I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. How's that?
Okay, so Florida, Tampa, and the wild card. Okay.
Yeah. I put my Florida teams down there.
Yeah. Huge fans of Florida
I'm not.
But like I said, I'm cheering for Florida because I like Joe Quenneville, and it would be cool. I would just like to see Tampa, Florida play in a playoff round. I think it'd be awesome, and actually be good.
I like Quenneville, and I think he's a great coach. And again, I'm not trying to be offensive to any of the hockey fans out in Florida. I'm just not a big fan of the teams, and I wish them well. If they win, I would be happy for them as well. Just that's my feeling.
All right. And then, so I guess we'll kind of segue over here into the Central Division. So I think it's pretty much the same as my last one in the other video. St. Louis, number 1, Stanley Cup champions. I like St. Louis. Bennington. I like Bennington. Yeah, kind of hard not to. Dallas Stars. I'm a big Dallas Stars fan. They're green. Always liked them. I like Tyler Seguin. You should get them in fantasy every year. So I like Dallas. I hope Dallas can make it. And then third would be Nashville. Been a big Pecorine fan for a long time. So not a big fan of the jerseys, the yellow, and not my favorite. But I like Nashville. So I have St. Louis, Dallas, and Nashville for my top 3 for the Central.
And my centrals are, of course, Nashville, because that's where my heart has gone, and what she had brought up, probably because of PK, which I never even thought about that, but that could be it. My second choice is Minnesota, only because, again, I want to see them do well. I'm pushing for the underdog. I want to see that team get something, some kind of recognition, some kind of playoff standing would be great. That's what I want. And Winnipeg. So I'm hoping the Jets get somewhere this year. I just want the big whiteout. I just want to see something.
The whiteout is pretty cool.
I just want to see more whiteout, and be really interesting to see Canadian team, Winnipeg, the whiteout, just because it's not something we see a lot of, and it would just be kind of cool to see. That's what I want. I want that because it looks fun, festive, and I want to have that Canadian feel.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's your opinion. That's the whole point of this. It's our own fantasy of what we would like to see happen.
Right.
So I guess the Pacific Division is the last division we have here, and I think mine are pretty similar. So I got Vegas Golden Knights. Again, I cannot pick them as first. I think they're going to win that division out. I don't see any teams being close. Now I would like to see the Calgary Flames second. Big Calgary fan. I like Johnny Gaudreau, Johnny Hockey. Been a fan of his since day one. Want to see him do something. And then Edmonton Oilers. Ken Holland over there. Obviously a little piece of Detroit over there. Connor McDavid. He's won me back-to-back Fantasy Hockey League championships. I got to cheer for him. And honestly, the fan base, they've been through so much. I think the fan base just deserves a little something. They were promised so much with so many picks, and
just a playoff even would be great.
Yeah, I'd like to see them. I don't know that, but a battle for Alberta. I can't speak tonight. Calgary and Edmonton would be kind of cool to see in the first round.
That would be.
Yeah. So that's what I got for the Pacific. If it was my own world.
In my little perfect world, I have all the Canadian teams. Again, maybe being so close to Canada, I just have a special place in my heart for Canadian teams in Canada. I picked Calgary first, of course, because I just want to see the Flames get somewhere and do something. Vancouver, again, another Canadian team.
Hey, Quinn Hughes.
And
get the brother.
See, he knows all that stuff. And then Edmonton, like you said, I just want to see them kind of get a little bit of something. I
feel like some people are just. I mean, a lot of people hate on Edmonton. I'm just like, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
I know it sounds bad, but for that reason, I'm cheering for you.
Yeah.
I want you to do good because your team needs it.
The team, the fans, you just guys need a little, and I'm hoping that this year will be the year that you get a little sliver of something, and it would be nice.
As I mentioned, Ken Holland. I would like to see Ken Holland. I didn't hate Ken Holland here towards the end of Detroit.
He did some wonderful
I think we just
things
need to change. He needed to change. We needed to change. I'd like to see him go there, help build Edmonton up, and make Edmonton a competitor. It'd be awesome for the fans, for him. I would. That's why.
Well, I know he can do it. He did great things here, so it's not like he can't do it. So
yeah.
I just will wish him luck, of course, and wish Edmonton luck, and we'll see where it goes from there. Yep. That's all we can do.
All right, and then our wild card spots. I have Chicago Blackhawks because again, as much as I don't like Chicago, I can't. I just see them doing really good this year and making one last push for a cup. Which would suck to see 4 of them in my lifetime, but I think they could do it. And then Arizona. I have these guys. I was cheering hardcore for them to make it in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
I was pushing hard, and they just fell short. I want to see Arizona do it again. Underdog people here. I want to see Arizona, Edmonton. I want to see some of these teams that just haven't done it before push in and do something.
Right.
So that's why I picked Arizona. So Chicago and Arizona are my 2 wild cards picks.
My wild card picks are for teams that I want would definitely be Arizona, because again, just root for their underdog. I want to see something for Arizona, get something going there. And my other one would definitely be the probably Dallas Stars. I'm only because I've not seen much from them. They've done some things now and again, but I've not seen anything great in my feelings of anything great there. So I could be wrong, and I'm sure I'll hear about it if I am. But I don't think they'll go, in one of the playoffs. But they might get a wild card.
It'd be kind of cool, not gonna lie, to see like a Dallas Nashville. Also because they're doing the Winter Classic, which we're hoping to go to this year, down in Dallas or down in Texas, should I say? Mm-hmm. It'd be kind of cool to see them like rematch in the playoffs after that.
And maybe I'll, on my feelings alone, become a bigger fan. Yeah. I don't know. My heart and my feelings are all in the Canadian teams, and I just don't know why. I kind of stay in the East in Canada, so not that I wish anybody bad luck. It's just kind of where my heart and my passions are. So.
Yep. But so these are our picks strictly on who we think we would love to see in the playoffs. Realistically, again, we don't have Detroit in there, and we're huge Detroit fans. We're realistic about it. The teams that were just on the cusp or just barely there that we think we would love to see just make that push in our ideal playoffs picture for realistic playoff picture, I guess. Ideal realistic playoff picture. There we go.
It'll be so interesting.
But
to see.
So this is just kind of a fun video we're doing. It's not based on any.
Everybody has fantasies.
Yeah, especially when it comes to their sports teams. So I mean, this is just for fun. There's nobody in like any hate or towards any teams that we didn't pick or anything like that. But
and we'll just see who goes where and what happens. And I think that's what I truly love about. I know with the people that I know who love hockey, it's just you just enjoy the game and the fans and the true love of the game and support each other, and whatever happens, and it's good sportsmanship, and you move on. No hate, no names, no, just, hey, you did great, and let's move on, and it is what it is.
Because at the end of the day, to be fair, guys, it's a game.
It's a game.
It's not it's not gonna decide anything major. It's a game. It's just something entertainment.
Right.
So but again, let us know what your guys' I guess fantasy picks are for this year. Down below, and if you like the video, you can always like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
That'd be fun.
Always willing to hear from people or other hockey
fans.
fans.
Interact with that, give us some ideas and thoughts, and that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, definitely. All right, and so definitely do all that stuff, man. This is Say What Zach.
And I'm the Drunk Hockey Mom. Right. I'm still learning, guys.
Yep. And we will talk to you guys again soon, all right?
Good day.